It is a job almost everybody will turn down. And rightly so, because the few brave ones who work as mortuary attendants say apart from the stigma they face daily, the job is largely unrewarding.
Now, a section of them say they receive as low as 300 cedis a month, an amount that barely caters for their needs. In the following report by Ni Ama, you will hear from some mortuary workers in Accra.
It is a slow day at the Kolebu Mortuary. By the weekend, however, this silence will be broken by the wails of family and friends coming to claim the bodies of their loved ones for burial. But over the years, the mortuary workers have also been crying in silence. Mercy Okanja has worked as a mortuary attendant for the past 3 years. She says that they have been neglected by the government for far too long.
You should remember us, because the way you remember about others and leave us is not fair. Some of the workers are paying 200, others are paying 250, and others are paying 300. If you have a time, you can go to the other mortuaries and you ask them. No allowances. The job that we are doing, a lot of doctors and the ministers, those who have qualification, they can't do it.
At the Pantine Hospital Mortuary, the story is no different. Even the director of the mortuary, Thomas Ewuku, tells me that he goes home with a meager 600 cedi salary at the end of each month.
The pay, when you talk about the pay, we just leave the work because the pay is not good at all. That's why we are crying for. Listen. Oh, even here I am now, my pay is about 600 Ghana cedis a month.
The workers have unionized under the umbrella name Mortuary Workers Association of Ghana. They have announced a strike which is set to begin on the 20th of November this year.
Now turning our attention to the Ashanti region, Chancellor of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei II, has announced that a 5-member committee will soon be set up to carry out a full and transparent inquiry on recent happenings at the university. The committee, which will be headed by a judge, will be mandated to probe remote and immediate causes of the recent disturbances at the university. He says no group will be allowed to dictate and conduct itself to undermine the integrity of management of the university. The Otumfuo made the remarks after the swearing-in of new members on the university's governing council. City News regional correspondent Hafiz Tijani was there and came through with his report.
The 6 new members who were sworn in include Nana Eje Bafwewa, Nana Efa Apentin, Alex Kweno, and Hilda Hager Ampedu. The other members are Steve Anof Emwenin Yansen and Alhaji Yakub A.B. Abubakar. The reconstitution of the council delayed after the KNUST chapter of UTAG, TEU, and the Senior Staff Association refused to replace its members on the dissolved council after the university was closed down. Education Minister Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe swore in the new members and tasked them to work closely with the university's management to preserve the image of the university. Asantehene Otumfuo Osei II, who is Chancellor of the university, said defiance and disorder by students, alumni, or any group within the university will not be tolerated.
Nothing should be done to hamstring the council from discharging their duty to develop the policies for the running of the university in accordance with the statutes, nor encourage students to feel they have the right to defy authority or cherry-pick rules they choose to obey. Yes, a university is nothing if not a hotbed of free expression, and the penchant for rigorous debate must be one of the intrinsic values we inculcate in our students. But defiance and disorder cannot and can never be part of those values.
Now, moving on, wood is an integral part of construction, and Ghana, being a developing nation, depends largely on wood and wood products, especially from the local markets. However, the wood trade has recorded a significant decline in the Ashaiman and Tema metropolis, largely because of the scarcity of wood. City News' Tema correspondent Elvis Washington visited some wood markets in these areas and has filed this report.
The Ashaiman and Tema timber markets in the Greater Accra region of Ghana are some of the major wood trading markets in the country. The two markets directly and indirectly employ about 2,000 people dealing in wood and wood products. Some shop owners also trade in hardware materials, poultry feed, and sawmill machine services. The market serves people from as far as Sogakope, Ada, Akonsombo, Adenta, Tema, Ashaiman, Afienya, Dowinya, Pram, and many other places far and near. The usually busy markets were unusually quiet and appeared deserted when City News visited. Most of the shops were empty, with owners sitting in groups playing either Ludo or draft. According to wood merchants, scarcity of wood is currently the major challenge. They lament this is negatively affecting them as they are unable to supply their customers satisfactorily in order to raise money to cater for their families.
Numerous deaths have been recorded on that stretch of road, and if you add the fact that the street lights are not functioning well on that route, you put that into a mix and you get a highway or a motorway which is important but yet had so many challenges, and people are not too comfortable traveling on such an important stretch of road. So we've come here to the motorway roundabout station just to get a good perspective from the drivers, the people who ply this particular route on a daily basis, just so we can get into their minds and have an idea of what they experience and what their challenges are. So I've been joined by one driver here. Hello, sir. What's your name, please?
My name is Halidu Kasum.
Halidu Kasum, you're a driver here?
Yeah, from motorway roundabout to Achimota new station.
You use this route a lot. How many years have you been driving on this route?
Driving since from 1990.
1990?
Yeah.
So that's a long time.
It's a long time, from 1990. I always operating the route for about I go and I come 3 times. So I always apply the route 6 times every day.
6 times every day?
Yeah.
Tell me, between 1990 and now, tell me the changes that you have seen on the motorway.
Yeah, you will see that now the road is sinking. Some places are sinking, so that if you are on the road, then you will hear the vehicle sounding. Yeah, something like the vehicle is something like it's damping or something like that. Yeah, and then also there are many potholes on the road, and also even road sign.
How much toll do you pay?
I'm happy, but every day I used to pay 6 cedis.
6 cedis?
6 cedis every day.
Every day of the week? You work every day of the week?
Every day of the week, I do.